to start with a sincere congratulations. You are what's called fantastic in this role.
Thank you.
And I'm curious, I can't imagine what it was like reading the script for you for the first time, because not only do you get to be funny and you get to kick a ridiculous amount of ass, you also get to be emotional. It's like everything that you would want, I would imagine, as an actor. What was it like actually for you reading the script and seeing what Ryan wanted you to do?
Ryan actually talks you through it first, and then you get the script much later. So I was able to really think about a lot of what he told me before, and then then the script came later, and yeah, it was no small task. It was like, okay, this is amazing, but this is also it's a lot to accomplish, and so definitely wanted to. The whole goal of this movie was to honor Chadwick, and that was really at the core of why we came back together after we'd lost him, was about honoring him through the legacy he started. And so and knowing with him as an anchor, and the memory of him as such an anchor, it was just a knowing that, watching him work the last time and how much he gave of himself at all times, you go into this giving your all as well, and that's how you honor him.
I think Ryan does such a phenomenal job on both of these movies. What is he like on set when he's giving you direction? Does he pull you aside and give you like a few words? Is he giving you a lot of sentences? What is he like when he's asking you to do something?
He does some pull asides. He'll come and talk to you. He'll come to talk to you, or pull you a little to the side, and he's very he's very collaborative, but he's also very, when he can see something, he's telling you to try it this way or try it that way, and or he's changing up a line with you, and it's very much about he's really in it with you. Like he likes to, on the day is very much that moment in the process where he's very much like doing that real, we're really cooking it, is on the day on the set. And that's where he's like, an ideal will spark him. So there are things that can shift in what you have done over several takes that could shift in the next take because something's clicked, and that's exciting.
I can't even imagine. I have heard that there's a untitled Wakanda series being developed. Nate has talked about it. I'm just curious what you might know about that series.
What has Nate said?
Nate has said that this movie took up a lot of time and they're not as far along on that as something. I'm paraphrasing, but perhaps maybe you know more.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say more than Nate says. I mean, what do you think I am, crazy?
I'll ask you a different question. You've worked on many different projects, and I'm always fascinated. What do you think was the hardest shot that you've had in your career in terms of whether it be because of camera moves, emotional performance? What's a shot that you will always remember as being, oh my God?
Wow. A shot. Do you mean a scene or literally like...
I mean, a shot or a scene, whatever you'd like to share if you don't mind.
Oh God. I mean, there's so many different moments, but I will say there was this time that I was shooting reshoots for Black Panther at the same time as shooting Walking Dead. So because they both shoot in Atlanta, they were like, you could just come here and then go there. So I was exhausted. And there was something I had to do for Black Panther in the reshoots and I'd been doing, I'd had like 3 hours of sleep between Okoye and Michonne. And then I came in, and at the end of the day of shooting, I had to get in a harness and like do this thing. In the first movie, I think there's this moment that you see where she's thrown off of a car and she has to catch her spear and clamp down to get onto the road. I don't know if you remember that. Right? In the Korea sequence. And I was in a harness and I had to like do these, like flip myself. I had to use my own momentum and flip myself and then catch my spear, which they had hanging somehow over my head. And it was just, my body and my brain were just not even interested. They were like, look, we're done. Like, you're crazy, we're out. And so it took a lot of takes. And then, because I just couldn't get it, I couldn't get the coordination together. I was just so exhausted. And then somehow in the last, when Ryan was like, maybe we just need this part, I was like, no, I can do this. I did it on Saturday. And so I finally somehow I clicked it, and I did two takes that really got it, and was able to get it done for my character. But that was just because of the level of exhaustion and the precision of the movement at the same time. It was not the easiest day.
Thank you for sharing, and congrats on the movie. It's really so well done.
Thank you.